I will say this, everybody says, oh, confidence is key, right?
Right.
Love yourself, confidence is key. But when people actually come across people that love themselves and are confident, then all of a sudden that person's called cocky or conceited, or like, where's that line? You know what I mean? Like, where's that line? They want to know they want to see that you're confident, but they don't want to hear you say that you're confident. Is that what it is? Like,
we promote self-love, but then we get mad at people that love
themselves. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I don't understand. Like everything. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Ricky wrote, does he like old-fashioned music like Human League or Prince? I like Prince, Ricky, but no, he listens to like some rock music. That's terrible.
Do you think it's okay? So it's kind of a turn off to me if somebody sings off key.
Oh, but that's not their fault.
I know it's not, but it's also not somebody's fault if they're like extremely skinny, or like maybe they have PCOS and they put on a little couple extra pounds. Like, that's not really anyone's fault, right? But that's a turn off to some parts of society.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the scale for a minute. I've been wanting to talk about this, Kate. I'm gonna hurt feelings.
We're not gonna agree on this.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight.
Okay, I'm gonna hurt feelings on this, but this is real. This is honest. This is raw, and I need to talk about it. So, know where you're at on the scale, you guys. Like, we have the scale for a reason. Like, oh, she's a 1, she's a 10, she's a 5, she's an 8, right? And different things, like different attributes, contribute to where you are on that scale. But sometimes everything's based off of first impressions. That's why we have the dating sites. That's why they have you put your picture up on your profile, because people have to to something in order to want to get to know you, correct? So, like, if you're a 4, why are you coming at an 8 or a 9? Like, or if you're an 8 or a 9, why are you dating down? Like, there's got to be a reason. Like, if I'm choosing 2s or 3s, it's probably because like I'm tired of dating like good-looking guys, because maybe I've been hurt many times by good-looking guys. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going to give an ugly guy a shot. But that was so mean. That was so. But
I'm just waiting to chime in on this.
But I'm just saying, like, you've got to understand, because we've got so many people that get taken advantage of through these things, and they're like, oh, I'm so excited, like I've got this really good looking man that's into me and this and that. But like, I would be wondering, okay, if a 10 liked me right now, if somebody that was a 10 liked me right now in my current state, I would be like, well, he's probably like looking for somebody with money so he could take advantage of them. I think you miss every shot you don't take, so shoot for the stars. There's that, John.
So kind of to go along with what John thought too, is I think that scale is relative to everybody. Everybody's scale is different. Like a 10 to me might be a 2 to you. You might think the guy I think is the most sexy guy in the world, you might think he's ugly or unattractive. So I think that scale's relative. Like very relative.
I guess.
She doesn't think it's relative, but I do, because like we don't think the same guys are attractive. Like a guy she thinks is a 10, I don't think is a 10.
Oh, you don't even know. I've never dated a 10. I hope everybody that's dating me is watching this, and you know that I think that you were never a 10.
I want to ask my husband, what turns you off, babe, as a man? And before, even before we got married, like, what are your major turnoffs for women? And like, how come me being insecure didn't turn you off from me? Is that one of your turnoffs? Because I don't know about the scale thing. Like, I've been thinking about that a lot since you talked about it. And that's the only thing I can come up with, is not everybody's scale's the same.
Yeah.
Or in people's eyes, like,
give me 5 minutes, I can join.
How are you going to join? I don't know if you can join now that we've started. I don't know if there's a collab button on here. You're eating hot dogs? Um,